Hey everybody, it's Greg Wyshynski, Emily Kaplan here in the ESPN mothership in Bristol for the NHL Trade Deadline. In case you haven't heard, we're streaming TSN on ESPN 3, and then also ESPN 2 will be simulcasting TSN's coverage. Emily and I are here, we're writing all day, and we're doing these videos for you probably every hour. Today's topic to kick off the trade deadline: who are the three people that you want to see move the most today?
Well, one is an essential guy who needs to move, and that's Duchene. I think it would be a wholesale disaster if Buffalo could move him after pretty much saying for months that he's on the market. So he's got to go. The perfect fit for him is obviously St. Louis, which is in a free-for-all. Needs some depth with scoring, as lost 6 straight, is out of playoff contention right now. Next is Ryan McDonough. He is one of the elite defensemen that's available. I would love to see the Rangers just completely commit to this rebuild, get a first-round pick for him, and see him go to a contender. And finally, Erik Karlsson. I don't think it's going to happen. I think there's too much ifs and whats and things that are contingent on it, Bobby Ryan's contract. But it would be awesome to see him go and create an NBA super team-esque team in Tampa Bay.
Well, if ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd have ourselves a Whole Foods bin of granola. But listen, here are my 3 people that I think I want to see traded today. The first is Mike Green, for a very specific reason, which is that, as we wrote this morning on the morning skate on ESPN.com, I want him on the Capitals. I want to see the young guns reunite and challenge for a cup together. The glory of seeing Alex Ovechkin hoist the chalice over his head, and then eventually it goes to Mike Green in their big family reunion. That'd be the best thing ever. I don't know if the Capitals can make the money work. The second person on my list is Max Pacioretty. I agree with you. I think the Karlsson trade might happen today, but I think Pacioretty's probably a summer deal. But you look at a team like the Blues and what their needs are and looking to make a huge impact. I mean, he's been linked to them before. It'd be something very interesting to see happen today. And basically, I just want him to escape Montreal, now that we know he doesn't want to be there anymore. Finally, listen, speaking of escape.
This is crazy.
I know that, listen, I'm very sad for Ottawa fans. This is a waking nightmare. I hate this for them. We know that Karlsson's probably gone either now or in the summer. Mike Hoffman, Phaneuf's gone. It's a sell-off. I mean, everything but the doors and the benches are being sold right now, so Eugene Melnyk can save a penny. I know that we're all taking such joy in seeing Matt Duchene live out this episode of Black Mirror, where he wished to go to some place to contend for a playoff spot and not rebuild, and now they're not contending for a playoff spot and they're rebuilding. So if there is a hockey god somewhere, we've all had our laugh, and hopefully Matt Duchene gets traded today. It's not going to happen, but my heart goes out to the guy. I think he's learned his lesson. Greg Wyshynski, Emily Kaplan, ESPN. Read us, watch us, listen to us all day.